Hello, brothers and sisters.
Hello.
I'm a little bit emotional. This is kind of like a homecoming for me. When Elaine and I were first blessed, we used to have our honeymoon every weekend in Michigan. I used to give her buckets and buckets of roses. Drop her off on the side of the road. Pick her up.
I didn't want to be dropped.
In '97, our family took a big leap of faith, and mid stages of our life, we uprooted our young family and transplanted ourselves in Moldova, in our new mission country in Eastern Europe. And we burned all the bridges so that there would be no real temptation to go back to a more comfortable place. And we put our lives on the line for the sake of our nation, and we raised our children there. It's so nice to have a place to come home to. And I really felt the power of God strongly in this workshop. What I want to say is that I heard one phrase I heard a lot, and I guess it comes from Ronnie's guidance, is about going out of your comfort zone. So a lot of times we're afraid to go out of our comfort zone, but when we do, we find that God is waiting there for us. And it's really true. We can do things that we never thought we could do if we just trust God and kind of jump, make a leap of faith. So these are small, especially for you young people, these are small baby steps that God is trying to help you to make, so that later you can make big, great leaps of faith and you can even fly. We have a big family over there now in Moldova. The average age of our members is about 25. One of the reasons why we brought our daughters here is because they're 5 or 7 years older than any of the other blessed children, so they don't have any peers who are blessed children, but now they have all of you, which I'm really grateful for. And one thing I'd like to count our blessings for today is the leadership that Ingenim is providing the American movement, because we feel the ripple effects all the way there across the Atlantic. And this is the internet age, so everything she says is very accessible. And one thing that I heard her say in a Sunday service, which really made me think, we know that our true parents, they sacrifice everything to love the world. And sometimes they even sacrifice the natural affection that they have for their children for our sakes, for the sake of saving the world, fulfilling their providential role as true parents. But I heard Ingenim say that raising our children well is the best way to witness. And I never heard this before in 36 years. I never heard this before. It's kind of a change in paradigm. We've tried to put the public mission in the first priority in our life until now. And it's true that this is the way of God's will, to put the public in the priority, but it doesn't mean that you ignore your family or that you drop the ball in your responsibilities with your family. So I think I really praise Radi and his family for also putting your family on the line and being a healing balm for many other families. I hope it continues and it can even grow beyond this region here. Definitely some of the things that I've learned this weekend I'm going to take back with me and put into practice in Moldova. And I'm sure that our members also would like to help in any way that they can over here. Moldova is just to say a few words, it's a country that's the poorest country in Europe. It's emerging from 50 years of communism, and you know, America is still a bright light in the eyes of people in Moldova. So I can go back with confidence and tell them that America hasn't given up its role to be a light on the hill.
We are invited by Ron to stay in his place and fundraising. By Dieter, yeah. To fundraise. So anyway, somehow I was here last year and my family had gone back to Moldova and I was taking care of my green card. It seems to me like took forever to do the whole process. And then I decided to volunteer for cooking for the workshop. That's how I found out a little bit more about what Roddy and Don were doing. I was really very inspired because anyway, we had a little free time at night after dinner was cooked and things were clean, coming over here, listening to testimonies. And I really felt like this year I wanted Olivia to be here. And I told my husband about that, you know, and I decided again to volunteer for the workshop staff indication camp, and I feel really it was a great experience for me and for my family to be here. Anyway, if there will be another workshop next year, we'll be here again. Thank you.